Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whoa. This has been a crazy, crazy, crazy ride. For the first time since COVID and before that, so we don't count COVID, for the first time in over 100 years, we don't have city championship game. This has been one of the biggest scandals in New York City basketball history. And again, not here to point fingers. It's a lot of people that's hurt because of this. It's a lot of people lives that's going to be destroyed because of this. Let's start the show. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Basketball Heads Live. I am your host, Glenn Poole Harding. And you're watching High School Basketball Weekly. My guy Brian is not here right now. He probably tap in later if he gets in, but this is not going to be a long broadcast because yesterday I saw some very disturbing news, some more disturbing news, and this time it hit the news. It wasn't on the podcast, it hit the news. And I just want to just go through this piece real quick because, like I said earlier, a lot of lives are going to be destroyed because of this. A lot of programs are going to be destroyed because of this. And I don't think there's no coming back, right? Because, finally, Mr. David Banks, a man that I do respect, highly respect, because he was my cousin's best friend who passed away, Zachary Husser. May he rest in peace. They were very close friends, and they worked together side by side. So I just want to start off by saying that. But I'm glad we got to hear his voice. It's in a sad situation because people that I know that's involved are going to be hurt by this, or is hurt by this, and was hurt by this. The New York Post came out yesterday, right? Because that's the title of the show. PSAL basketball championship was canceled amid eligibility violations. And then they go on to say that an eligibility scandal involving more than one team led to the cancellation of the PSAL's top-tier boys basketball championship and sparked a push of oversight reform. And this is the top division right here, 4A division. We have some more division that's going to be played today. So I do not want to dampen their parade on their great day and what they have to do. But this ripple effect that ultimately led to the cancellations of Friday's final at St. John's between South Shore and Eagle Academy for young men after South Shore was found in a violation of age eligibility requirements. They also went on to say that after its victory, Eagle Bronx was disqualified from playing against South Shore, right? So South Shore was moved to the finals. And again, in this post, it goes on to kind of point out everyone from Eagle Bronx and South Shore, Thomas Jefferson, and others. And I think they even mentioned. Did they mention the Stevenson School? No, I don't think they mentioned them in this article. But hold on. Yes, they did. It said, no, I don't see their name. So I'm not even going to bring their name up. If they didn't mention them in an article, there's no need to bring them up. Yeah. So in that case, we could go on and just, talk about what was played in the Yeah, Dave. Yeah, there's going to be some scary times coming. Yeah, you're right. And this is Dave from Dave Joint, everybody. I pray for all the youth of both teams. Correct. I do. Because, there was some things that came out about some players who played and things of that nature. And it's never going to be my job to out a kid, right? Because what the chancellor did say that, we have to put the kids first. And I do agree. But at the end of the day, I'm a kid of the PSAL, right? I'm a man who played in the PSAL. When I was a teenager, I, lived and died for basketball. That was really one of my only reasons to go to school every day. And, I enjoyed Abraham Lincoln High School. I had some great times there. But if it was for basketball saving me, I don't think I would have went on to college, got a free education, then went on to go get my master's. All of that was because of basketball. But we can't make excuses for what was done, right? And my only concern is the people that's going to be hurt by this. The kids are going to be hurt by this. The programs are going to be hurt by this. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. So let's just go through this article, this news broadcast real quick, and then we can, talk about it piece by piece. Y'all got any questions, come over to YouTube. I see a lot of y'all on Instagram. Y'all are Oh man, thank you for coming through this morning. I know it's early. Yes, King Jenkins. Yep. Two programs. This may be the end of two great programs. Bucket Fam Global. This will push New York City to get back to developing. This year can be a blessing in disguise. Sorry about that. Holding all accountable. Heard the kid. Oh, wow. I'm not gonna get into that. Woo! Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. Ross, peace to the people who care for the kids and not out to capitalize on the kids. Mm, mm, mm. Yes, New York Post only covers negativity. They don't give no positive coverage. Right. And this is why we got to cover it. Hey, think about this. Think about this, right? The reason why my podcast has been successful as it has on my Instagram page and TikTok and all of those things is because the papers don't cover the kids. Now you come in and you want to cover the negative. It was so much positive things going on this year with our kids. It was a lot of positive things, and there was no coverage except not just myself, all the media people. I can't name everybody right now, but y'all know who it is, and I'll always show y'all love. It was because of us that these kids got coverage, not because of the news. And then the news come in and they do this hit piece. So let me explain to y'all what a hit piece is, right? This is so I'm gonna try to see if there's a definition that they have because I have my own definitions of it, right? It says a hit piece, it's a published article or news broadcast, as you say, posting aim and sway to public opinion, especially presenting false or biased information. Now, I'm not going to say that everything that they're saying is a lie. Can't say that. But man, this was a hit piece. This was to destroy these programs. And hey, maybe it was just to shed light on we need to think differently going forward, right? We need to think differently going forward how we make sure that the kids are ineligible, are the right age, whatever the case may be. But I know deep down that none of these coaches did it just for wins. I'm gonna keep it real. This is the way I feel. Coming from where we come from, you make sacrifices to make sure that the kid don't go to the streets. And sometimes this is all what these kids have. And people in higher education probably would disagree and said, life is more than just basketball. I agree. I agree. But spend some time where we come from. Not just, live where we live. And then you'll understand the sacrifices we have to make sure that these kids get to college. There are kids right now that have been through some things and maybe was in the wrong or had their grades changed, and they're in college and they looking back saying, man, if I didn't have that push, where would I be right now? I'm not saying I'm not making excuses. I'm not making excuses. I'm not making excuses. I'm seeing it from both sides, Mason. I'm seeing it from both sides. Yeah, you can say they doing it for wins, but you don't know. You don't know. We just on the outside looking in. We're on the outside looking in. Yep. Facts. So that's real there, Pooh. That's the story of many right there. was the gateway to helping navigate a future. This is, you know, no, it can't be fixed. It can't be fixed. And I get it. There's no excuse for that. I totally, yes, people got to be held accountable. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying people shouldn't be held accountable. I'm not saying that at all. But where was this energy last year? Nothing came out. Where was this energy the year before that? Nothing came out. It finally breaks and everybody's jumping on and pouring gasoline on the fire. We're not here to pour gasoline on the fire. I'm just here to state my opinion like everybody else. Says, we do know if you allow kids to play, that shouldn't, because it helps your team win. It's for wins. How do you help kids go to college if they're trying to fail and still going to play? Brother, if you knew the things that I know about kids who are in college now and what was done for them, and I'm not saying this right. I'm not saying this right. I'm not saying that anybody who was caught cheating or accused of cheating, that was right. What I'm saying is sometimes coaches do what they have to do to make sure that they save the kid. And I'm just putting it out there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, E-Spot. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm not going to keep talking anymore. I put it up earlier. Those people who saw it, I took it down so we can make sense of what's happening, right? So let's hold on for a sec. I may gotta take this, but hold on. Matter of fact, hold up. My phone been ringing all morning. So let's go over this right now.
Well, it appears some high school basketball teams and the adults that run those programs were cheating so that the teams could win more games. A big problem across the city. Several schools impacted. Now, in some cases, basketball players were failing, but they were still allowed to play. They were given passing grades. And in one case, one player was just too old to be playing high school basketball. Once again, several schools impacted, including South Shore and Thomas Jefferson High Schools. New York One's Ron Lee joins us tonight with all of the details in this sports drama. He is in Brooklyn. Ron. Hey there, team.
Okay, let's just stop it right there, right? Because there were other schools that were mentioned in the article, but these two were named. Now, if y'all know anything about print and television, television is a lot more powerful than print. Trust me. Television is more powerful than print. I think all parties should have been named. And when you just put these two out there, it just seemed like, okay, we're going to destroy those programs right there. And it's not to throw anybody else under the bus, but it's a lot. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot.
But when it comes to sports, it's often easier to accept a loss when you know that you have given it your all and that you've played by the rules. But after the championship round of a major public school basketball tournament was canceled yesterday, the topic of cheating is now on many people's minds.
But it just hurts me to say, wow, maybe in the past, those miserable nights, those losses that eat me up, that destroy me, were really wins.
As the most winning basketball coach in the history of the Public School Athletic League.
Okay. All right. Salute to my guy, Ron Leclerio. He's but I asked him, why, brother? It looks bad. No comment. Just this one, no comment. He's his own man. He makes his own decision, but no comment. And this is what I'm saying as far as the unity of the coaches and the unity of New York City. And this is why I refuse to go out and start bashing people, because it's not my job to bash. It's my job to give my opinion on what I think should be presented. The same way the news have their job. Not here to bash Ron either, but I still will pose the question, why?
Legendary coach Ron DeClario of Benjamin Cardozo High School told me after learning that Friday's PSAL championship had been canceled due to the bombshell disqualification of the South Shore Campus boys varsity basketball team, which is seen here in video from 2022. He couldn't help but wonder if other teams that had beaten his Cardozo judges over the past few seasons had also been cheating.
The people are trying their best, and I think this can of worms that has been opened is going to finally get it, that there's going to be a stamping, a clapping down on, hey, if you can't beat them, well, you're not going to cheat them.
Yeah.
In a state.
You serious? Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. I can agree to that, right? But man, this guy has a way with words. If you're not going to beat him, you're not going to cheat him. This is, and look, this may open up another can of worms. You see what I'm saying? When you open up Pandora's box, and you feed into that negative energy because you have negative intentions, and this is how I feel. When you open up Pandora's box and you doing it for negative intentions, somehow things have a way of coming back on you. It's a very, very, very slippery slope. Says just what Ray also said would happen. This is making national news. He said it. He said it. He said it. This is going to go all over. I guarantee you next week, Cam, Mace, everybody's going to be talking about this. Everybody's going to be talking about this. So the difference is that Jefferson coach is not totally at fault. And people don't fail to realize that. People just want to be like, well, the coaches knew and the coaches are wrong and the coaches, but you're not there. You don't know the whole truth. You're not there with these guys fighting for their kids. You don't understand what they presented to the Board of Education, to the DOE to make sure that their names is clear, and they still got thrown in the mud. We don't know. We don't know at all. So before we start to judge or pass judgment, let's think about it first before we say or do anything. Say he just on your show the other night, Coach Ray, this is why it's difficult to form a coalition amongst coaches. True. So let me add this so much. Yes, yes. So let me add this. It's not so much that you are bashing. All you have to do is do not endorse these opinions. You're right. You're right. I'm not trying to stop people from voicing their opinion. People got a right. I'm not going to put the negative stuff on the screen. I'm not going to do that. Says Jack Montgomery, because he's always on the show. It always takes the good with the bad. If people are not allowed to voice their opinion, the people are told what they can and cannot say only adds issues. The damage is done. Yeah, definitely. It is done and it's totally out of control right now.
And New York City Schools Chancellor David Banks said for the first time in 4 years, random eligibility audits were conducted, which led to the discovery that the South Shore campus boys varsity basketball team had violated age eligibility rules, while the Thomas Jefferson Campus boys varsity basketball team from East New York, which is seen here in video from last season, had been found in violation over academic eligibility. In a
That was my footage that they showed. That play right there, that last dunk, that's crazy. Chancellor said, in simple terms, adults put the long-term future of people second for monetary high school glory on the court. These adults are not helping students. They are only helping themselves. In the words of the chancellor.
Statement, Banks said, quote, in simple terms, adults put the long-term future of young people second to momentary high school glory on the court. These adults are not helping students. They are only helping themselves. Banks also says, we referred each case to the Special Commissioner of Investigation, and we will not shy away from taking appropriate disciplinary action against any staff who chose to cheat in our athletic contests.
So as you see, this is going to take an even more drastic turn, right? This is even going to take a more drastic turn. This is sad within itself. What I didn't want to do, I had the news article up on the page, and I said, just to put some clarity to it, because the cat's already out the bag. I wish everybody involved, I wish them well. Hope everything works out to the point where kids have a place to play next year. Yeah, it is. It's a bad. I just, yeah, Tiana, I don't want to put that on this. I don't want to put that energy out there because I don't want whatever the PSAL is going to do or the Board of Education is going to do. I don't want to put that same energy out there. My guy Terrell said it wasn't meant to destroy the program. They have a job to do, and reporting it's a moment in time to wake people up. Correct. Said Pooh, people will do things for wins and say some may have thought they would get over. I get what you're saying, Sherrod. I definitely get what you're saying, but I know that these coaches are out there trying to save lives, and championships is not going to do that. Keeping the kid off the streets will. Do I say it's right? No, not saying it's right. Shay Days, who made this hit piece? Yeah, it's a lot. Yep. Made it to embarrass Jeff and South Shore. Yep. That's what I mean by the hit piece. Because, you devastate these programs if a kid is thinking about not going to these schools anymore. They won't come back because of the damage that was done. And then now you have other schools coming in like vultures, swapping kids up and getting them out that program or those programs because those programs will be devastated. Think about it. Yo, Be Cool Speed, I agree. Right? If you put everybody that was involved, I'm quite sure there was other schools that was involved. And it's not my job to name those other schools. But when you put it on TV that just those two schools, just Jefferson and South Shore, and then you name the coach of both of those schools saying, or they had a hand in doing it. That's what makes this a hit piece. And I'm talking about the news. I'm not even talking about the PSL. The PSL did their job. They did what they had to do. And, they are the governing body. So they get to put the rules down how they want to put them down. But we just talking about this news piece right here. Just the news piece. That's the only thing I'm talking about right now. I'm not here to point fingers. I'm not here to cast judgment. It's not my job. But this news piece was a wake-up call because I wasn't able to sleep that well because my phone kept ringing like I was News 12. And I wonder if they're going to be at the games today. Like, this is my question. I wonder if News 12 is going to come to the games today and shine some light on the kids in the other divisions, the A, the AA, and tomorrow with the AAA. I want to know, is the news going to be there to say this is the positive thing that's going on? Here are the positive. This is the positive light. These are the kids who supposedly, quote unquote, they did it right. Are we going to get the same love for the other kids? Because this can't be the representation of everyone. There's still a lot of schools that got to play. Are we going to make sure that they get the same attention and the same love and the same kind of coverage as we do with the negativity? Right? Like, are we going to get the same coverage? Are people going to be given the same coverage? When people talk about all of what's going on, and I'm talking to New York City right now, all those people that was talking about Thomas Jefferson and South Shore and other schools that's involved, are y'all going to put that same energy in coming out today and support these kids who have played and did it the right way? I want to know that. Are y'all coming out today? Are y'all coming out to support the girls? And now that I've been, vindicated and invited down by Mr. Harris, because he did contact me, I'm going to go show my support. I'm going to go show my support. Because there are other kids that need that light put on them. They need that positive light. We here focusing only on the negative. And this was wrong with us just as a community. When there's something positive to be said, we need to be out there waving our flags. We need to be out there waving our flags. Because when something negative happens, we all jump on it. We all bring up our ropes. We all bring up our nooses. We bring out our whips, and we constantly whipping and constantly whipping. You shouldn't be doing that. But when something positive going on, nobody's saying anything. I said Ron did it for the news after he, lose to a team that wasn't cheating. Wow. Yes, I do agree, Coach Mayra. I agree. Kids need to go into the working environment. Yes. But the reason why a lot of them kids go to school is because they play basketball. I'm going to keep it a buck. I was one of those kids. So I can't sit here and lie to you like I was, this honor student. And I'm going to tell you, I didn't become a good student until I knew I was going to be eligible not go to college and had to go to prep school. I went to prep school and became a better student. You know why? It was 12 kids in a classroom. Let me explain this to y'all. When I went to school, during the time I went to school, it was 40 kids in the classroom, right? 35, 40 kids in the classroom. That's a fact. They cut it down to about 25, 20 now. But when I went to school, 40 kids in the classroom, one teacher. That's madness. You're not getting any individual attention or anything. You just in class, just another body in class. But it didn't really come to me until I started teaching the special ed. I'm like, damn, it's 12 to 2 in special ed. And then I think about me going to prep school, and it's very, very exclusive prep school that it costs $54,000 to go to now. I think it probably was 40 when I went there. Who knows? But now if you look up what it costs to go to Maine Central Institute, it's $54,000 a year. And that's not including room and board if you want to be there as a boarding student. $12 to 1. So the well-to-do kids learn an environment when it's 12 to 1. 12 to 1. The kids in the inner city, 25 to 1, 20 to 1. I don't know what the class sizes are now, but when I was in school, 40 to 1, 35 to 1. That's how crazy it is. I want us to think about that for a minute. Now, I'm not here to make this the whole education episode, but think about that. So I'm talking about me now. I'm not even talking about these kids. This is why basketball. You see that on all these pitch in the back, young Pooh. This is why I went to school, and I was able to get my degree and my master's out of that, which propelled me to have a career of over 20-something years as an educator. So sometimes we got to do what we have to do to save these kids. Again, and I'm not making excuses, but it is what it is. So all we do is right. We can't make it all right. That's true. That's true. Can't make it all right, man. Thanks, Coach Brunson. So academic ineligibility is on who? Is it a chain or a command? If the kid is having trouble in the classroom, the teacher and the coaches correspond with one another, correct? If the coach is in the school, sometimes the coach is not in the school. My coach didn't work at Lincoln. They will have to correspond later on if that teacher stayed or my coach got to the school early and was able to speak to the teacher. Crazy. That's those who abandoned high school ball in New York City now want to write a story on it. Yo, thank you, Jake from Hoop Dreams. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And today's episode is not about the PSAL. It is not. They did their job, what they were supposed to do. It's not about the Chancellor. He did his job of what he was supposed to do. That's just it. But my thing is with the news, with these guys, right? My beef today is with these guys, right? Because y'all report on the negative. I want to see how many news people are there today at LIU. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. I want to see if the New York Post going to be there today. The Daily News. Are you guys going to be there today? Are you guys going to be there covering our kids? Because I know I'm going to see the same faces at LIU with their cameras out, taking pictures, their video recorders out, their phones. And they're not getting paid for it. You guys getting paid for what you do, and you guys won't come down and cover the kids. Yeah, true. Rest in peace, Coach Mathis. Ain't work in the schools. Still made sure every kid grades was on point. True. True. I get that. Rest in peace to the legend, Coach Mathis. Again, I'm not making excuses. The reason why I did this live today, because I want to know, is the news going to be at those games today? Today, I'm going to tell you guys right now. What up, Paul? Um, 12 o'clock. There's a game, 12 o'clock. Hold on. 1 second so I could get all the information down. This is crazy. So today, 12 o'clock, you got Summit Academy. Let me put this up on the screen real quick. So you guys can see what I'm saying, and I just All right. I don't know if I can get this larger for you. Let me see if I can make this larger. All right, there you go. So today you have Summit Academy versus School of the Future at 12 o'clock. So I got to get ready to get up out of here soon. All right. Summit Academy is led by guard Sahara Gaiman, who is averaging 19.4 points per game. And it's not all gaming, though. It's Chloe Freeman, the consummate point guard, who had ran the Lady Eagles offense to perfection this season, averaging over 9 assists while scoring over 12 points per contest. Lola DeLuca, Nina Zagari, and Thalia White all are capable of being someone who can put up points in bunches. So that is the matchup today. Summit Academy with Soraya Gaiman and Chloe Freeman versus School of the Future, Lola DeLuca, Nina Zagari, and Thalia White. The next game, Girls 2A Championship, Mega Evers Prep versus High School of Construction. High School of Construction is led by Takira Miller, has been one of the top seniors in the PSAL this season, averaging 21 points a game, 6 assists per game. That should be 7 assists. Good job, young lady. Khalees Williams, tough physical force down low, averaging 16 and 10, while only a sophomore, with freshman Makala Sanders averaging 13 points. That's Mega Evers College Prep. For the Red Hawks, you got Leila Portugal Roman, has been an all-around force, averaging 16.3 points a game, 5.9 rebounds, 4.3 assists. Much like Mega Evers, High School of Construction also is a very impactful freshman in Jordan Elijah, who is the Red Hawks' leading scorer with 16 points a game, and Dominic Charles and Jasmine Salamanca. Hope I'm killing your name. My bad. But those three young ladies will be leading high school construction. Mega Evans Prep has scored over 100 points in a pair of the games this season, and they will look to score and push the tempo, while high school construction might look to play more half-court game. And that game is at 2 p.m. And at 3 p.m., we got boys 1A championship with Brooklyn College Academy. Oh, yes, indeed. I seen them play. This is going to be a goodie. Y'all want to make sure y'all here at 4 o'clock, but make sure y'all here at 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. as well to see those other girls play. So, Brooklyn College Academy averaged over 80 points per game as a team this year, and they did it in a very balanced way. Nuhan Diarra was the Bobcats' leading scorer, 14.3 points per game, but with 5 players in total averaging double figures. This team is well balanced. Ghazi, I'm not even going to say your last name. Ghazi, forgive me. Trust me. Y'all need to check out Ghazi play. He's one of the phenomenal athletes in New York City. Super athlete. So y'all want to make sure y'all get out to see them play. Gregorio Lupion, that is the team that they will be playing. Gregorio Lupion High School for Science and Math. They are led by Mariano Monte de Los Santos, who is averaging 28.2 points a game. Wow. He is getting buckets. Alongside de Los Santos is Alexander Marmo Morales, averaging 20 points per game. So this is going to be a fast, up-tempo game, very exciting. It's going to be a goodie. And then the last game for today, South Bronx Prep versus Seward Park at 6 p.m. Y'all don't want to miss this because Sir Patrick Livingston, yes, Mr. 50 Ball himself, Sir Patrick Livingston, averaging 31.3 points per game. So you already know it's going to be bucket season. So Livingston has upped that total to averaging 40 points per contest during the Cougars' 5 playoff games. So during the playoffs, he's averaging a 40 piece. And it's just not Livingston alone because Xavier Ayumang, another long and athletic weapon who could play either wing or inside, is averaging 19 points per game. And for Seward Park, you got LaShawn Goodman. Does a bit of everything. He's averaging 15.3 points per game, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. So, just like we could talk about the news and everything that's going on, we got to shine a light on the other positive aspects of the PSAL and what they have going on, because we have other kids that are playing and they deserve to have the light shine on them. Sweet Pea, because it's not my business to speak on that. That is not public information. That's just speculation. I do not talk about speculation. Not here to do that. It's not about speculation. Not at all. Fact, South Bronx is in the AA championship. Is that the AA? I think, did I read that wrong? You're right. It's a 2A. Yes, 2A championship. Yep. See the News 12 give them press. And News 12 give them press. All right. That's good. Luperon Generals. Yes. Fact. This is exactly why people started their own media outlets. All of these news outlets deserted high school sports. Yes, they deserted them, and we picked them up right where they left off. Said News 12 always comes to games. I just want to know why Brooklyn. I'm not going there. That's not. Everybody want to keep saying the same thing over and over. That's not why we're here. We do not go on speculation. You can keep that to yourself. This is not about speculation. Yep. Thank you, my God, No Barrow. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yes, I agree with Ross. Salute to my God, Ross. Great minds think alike, brother. We gotta come together. As y'all see, this is splitting New York City apart. And y'all gotta stop leaving these negative messages in the chat. It doesn't do anything. Like you just speak of a place from your feelings. If we're not talking about facts, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear what somebody has, or if it didn't come out, if it's not brought out, and if it wasn't said by the PSAL, what's the sense of reporting on it? You just adding gasoline to the fire. I will not report on things that are speculation. People can say what they want. People can have their own feelings about it. Get your own platform. You could do what you want to do. Maybe people will listen. But we ain't doing that here. Yeah, you're right, Paul. You're right. Yeah, but we're not talking about that either. We're not going to go into that. People can say what they want. I'm not doing that. We're not doing that here. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Mason. Thank you. Emotions cloud reasons. Clouds judgment. Thank you, Jay Fabby. Thank you. Thank you. Let's focus on kids that are playing, both boys and girls. I'm not doing any more lives about this. This is the end. This is the full, complete wrap up of everything, unless some more news come out. I will not be reporting on anything else that has to do with the PSAL and their decisions, or the Chancellor and his decisions, because they make the rules for their governing body. I do not make the rules. Unless something new come out, unless there's a new development that's coming out. But other than that, we're not moving backwards. We're not moving backwards. I want to make sure that we bring those coaches up here who won, and those players. Y'all going to see. We're going to bring the coaches and the players of the winning teams up here on High School Basketball Weekly, and we're going to give them a chance to come up here and talk about how it feels to win or be a part of city championship experience. And this is, look, so, and for my Basketball Head podcast, look, these are all the new interviews. Look at this. All new interviews. All new interviews. And we definitely going to spice things up this summer and the spring. Trust me. Oh, yes. We have a lot coming soon. Trust me. We have a lot coming soon. I want to see all of you out there today. I want to see all of you out there today. Let's make sure we fill LIU up. Right? Let's make sure everybody come out today. Everybody pull up today. pull up to the game today. Let's show these kids some love. Let's cheer and let's celebrate them. The same energy that y'all had all of these weeks about, you know, he's cheating, the PSL this, the PSL that. Let's put that same positive energy into celebrating these kids today. Yo, fam, you need to scroll down. I did Terrence Wrench already. For those of you that haven't been on my page, please subscribe to the channel, because it seems like a lot of y'all are new here and y'all have no clue of all the people who I've interviewed. Just scroll down, type in Terrence Wrencher, NYC basketball history. It will come up. I had Terrence Wrencher up already. Facts. Let's go Summit. I will be there today. As soon as I get off here, I'm getting dressed and I'm heading downtown Brooklyn. Yes, I will be in the building today, the whole day. I'll be bringing kids who I mentor, and y'all gonna see the other side of pool. So not only I'm an educator, I'm a mentor. I'm a mentor to those who are in need of a positive role model. This is what we do. We here to help and save our community. This is why we cover the kids. Someone covered me. Look. Let me show y'all. You see this? You see this? Oh, look. See? This is my national letter of intent, right? Look at that. Facts. Hold on. Look. This when they used to cover high school sports. They don't do it no more. So we out there doing it. They don't cover us in the paper no more. So we got to be out there celebrating our kids. Thank you, brother. Thank you. So I'm just part of the culture, here for the culture. Keep doing your thing, bro. Thank you. Appreciate all the love. I'm very appreciative. I don't do this for clout. Man. I done had my day in the sun already. But today, oh yeah, you're right about that. I gotta promote that too. You're so correct. Okay, so tomorrow. You're right about that, Kenny P. You right. Okay, tomorrow, girls 3A championship. We got Brooklyn High School Forlorn Tech versus Metropolitan Campus. The Jets have a go-to weapon in Zanaya Pearson, who as a senior this season rose to the challenge and became not just a 22.2 points per game scorer, but a leader in every sense of the word. Someone who is just as comfortable attacking the basket as she is pulling up off the dribble and knocking down shots from mid-range. Alicia Perry also has become a dangerous weapon from outside this season. She's putting up 13.4 points a contest. And Sharmia, I don't want to mess up her last name. Ubabo. I don't proclaim to be the best person to articulate some of these last names, but salute to you, Sharmia. I can get that right. Sharmia. Yes. As a post-up download threat, Brooklyn Lawn Tech have proven that they don't Just have one style of play that could take you down, take down the opposition. So, salute to Brooklyn Lawn Tech Jets, who will be playing tomorrow at 5 o'clock against Metropolitan Campus. Okay? You got Audrey Waldvogel, Brianna Lucas, Paulina Bonilla, and Kelly Barnes are just a few of the Knights that will be out there doing their thing. They have one averaging double digits in scoring, but 5 players averaging 7.3 points per game. So they have a balanced attack in Metropolitan Campus. And that's at 5 o'clock versus Brooklyn Lawn Tech High School Jets. At 6:45, you got Brooklyn Lawn Tech boys. So salute to Brooklyn Lawn Tech boys and girls for making it to the championship against Epic South. This is going to be the one. This is going to be the game. This is going to be the one that everybody comes out to. Trust me, we need to go to all the games, but 6:45 is going down. Brooklyn Lawn Tech is led by 3 players who all scored 1,000 points in their career. Siani Arthur, 19 points per game. Kyle Dew, 17 points per game. And Keyshawn Murray, 17 points per game. That trio, 1,000 points per game for the Brooklyn Lawn Tech Jets. And for the Jaguar of Epic High School South, the Jaguars is represented by Devontae Ward and Joshua Lewis. They would try to slow things down just a bit. All right, both Ward and Lewis were consistent double-figure threats, and you can expect to see the likes of Marquise Lloyd and the rest of the Epic High School South guards get the ball inside on Monday as much as possible. So, yes, we definitely got to support them. All right, so I'm about to be out of here. Make sure y'all pull up today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow. Let's pull up and celebrate these young kings and queens. Well, again, thank you for the support. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the support. But let's get out there today and show our love. All right? I'm Glenn Pooh Harding for High School Basketball Weekly. We are out. Oh, we out of here. Peace.